Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to a special post-deadline edition of Oilers After Dark. This video was going to be an hour or so long, but for some reason I didn't feel like uploading that video, so I remade a video and I'll make it really short, really sweet, really simple. There's 5 winners, 5 losers, and we'll talk about what the Oilers did. First, we're going to talk about the 5 winners and the 5 losers and the 3 decent teams that did good. The 5 winners, winner number 1 was the Florida Panthers. How can you not say they won the fucking day? How can you not say they won the freaking day? They picked up Tarasenko. They got Okapozo, and they didn't really get rid of anything off their roster. They're a team that's going to go far in the playoffs. Watch out for them to be in the Stanley Cup Finals again. My second winner is the Winnipeg Jets. They signed Toffoli, one of the biggest forwards out there. Didn't really give up much for him. A future pick that's going to be what? Between 20 and 32 for where they're picking? Okay, sure. Oilers, one of the big winners. 3 trades. Well, 2 trades, essentially. I say 3 because the Anaheim deal was essentially 2 different trades than one. But we can get into that later as we got into it with that deal. And then they picked up a pretty solid depth defenseman in Troy Stecher. If you don't know who Troy Stecher is, pay attention to him. Go look at his highlights. He's not big, he's not flashy, but he's a puck-moving defenseman that does do work in the defensive zone when needed. And in my humble opinion, you might see him before the year is over just to get him in game action. And I know some of you guys aren't going to like it. Oh, if he's playing, then the Oilers better be hurt. No. Fuck that noise. If he's playing, let him play a game. Let him get used to the fucking system he's going to be playing in. Heaven forbid if there is an injury on the defense. You want somebody that's kind of okay with the system, kind of played a game in it, kind of understands it. You don't want a guy being thrown in saying, oh, by the way, it's game 7 of the fucking round 2 playoffs. Desharnais, Kulak, CC, one of those 3 get hurt. Hey, by the way, first game action. Good luck, kid. No, we can't have that. We had to have him playing at least 1 or 2 games before the end of the season. Another winner was the Dallas Stars. They picked up the big name free agent, Tanev. Gave up a bit for it, but hey, you got to give a little to get a lot, and that's what they did. Carolina, another big winner, kind of under the radar, but doesn't move the needle as much as people would think or hope. I honestly think Florida won this trade by far easily. The decent teams, I think Buffalo did great. Fucking fantastic. They traded, because they're not making the playoffs, they traded forwards that can score for defensemen that can keep the fucking puck out of the net. Colorado lost that. I don't understand what Colorado was doing. Why? Because the guy told you, I want to play top line minutes, but I know that I'm not going to be able to because I've got 2 guys ahead of me named Taves and McCarr. Okay, Bo Byram, we'll send you to Buffalo. Go play with Darlene. Wow, that Buffalo defense is going to be amazing next year and in the couple of years following. Look out for that Buffalo team. They're going to be good. Tampa, they did pretty decent. They picked up, they added. They added without subtracting. They did a hell of a job on that again. You got to give a little to get a little. Boston's pretty sneaky what they did. They picked up a really good defenseman from Columbus. That's why Columbus is on the loser board. They were trading away, giving away. Pretty much, you get a player, you get a player. Oh, you get a player. And then they went and got Patty Maroon. Proven winner, whether you like him personally as an Oiler fan, or you don't like him, whether you loved him or you don't love him. Patty Maroon has 1 cups. He's going to help Boston. It's going to be a tough Eastern Conference. That is going to be a tough out east. Florida, Rangers, Boston, Carolina. Oh, Tampa's always there. It's going to be a bloodbath in the East, and I'm all about it. The losers of the deadline day. LA. Yes, I know I spelled Angeli's law wrong. I'm aware. LA is the biggest loser of the day. They didn't do anything. They stayed pat, which means they're either okay with what they got or they don't think they're going to make the playoffs, and that's why they didn't do anything. Calgary, another loser. You gave up a lot. Again, you're a team that's in the playoffs. You're a team that is in a playoff hunt, sorry. And you gave up your entire decor. So that either means you are sellers and you don't believe in this team, or you think doing this is going to wake them up and make them better. Vegas is a really big loser to me. You traded for players that aren't going to play now. Thomas Hurdle's not playing until playoffs. You've got 10 forwards right now that are NHL caliber. Your IR is bigger than your salary cap combined. I think me, as well as everyone else, is going to be laughing in your faces if and when you miss playoffs because you sold the fucking farm for nothing. New Jersey, they're bigger losers. You could have kept Toffoli if you thought you had a chance. Toffoli was a big deal. You traded a lot of players. Columbus, again, big losers. You didn't really get enough for the assets you gave away. Giving up Andrew Peeke for what you did was kind of a steal by Boston. Smart trading by Boston. Now we're going to get into the Oilers, so I'm sick and tired of talking about things. Like I said, I wanted to make a really long video, but I just don't have the time, don't have the energy, and just don't feel it. I had made it, and something happened. It is what it is. We move on. Technology. Right here, this is what we're talking about with the Oilers picking up. They picked up Adam Henrique. They picked up Sam Carrick, Troy Stretcher, prospect signing for Ty Taylor, 7th round pick from Boston via Arizona, and the 2024 7th round pick of Anaheim. So they got two 2024 7th round picks. Easily switch those in the offseason for a really good player. That's what I think they're going to do. They're going to use all these picks that they acquired to get guys in the offseason, make that big offseason splash. You got all the Oilers gave up was their first round pick, which was going to be between 20 and 32. Conditional 5th, conditional 4th, and then a 4th for a 4th round. We already talked about all the conditions. They assigned Sam Gagner and Dylan Holloway to the AHL. It'll be interesting to see how Sam, Carrick, and Henrique accustomed to the Oilers lineup. They looked good in the first game. Hopefully they continue it against Columbus. We'll see. I'm not a prognosticator. Prognosticators, we'll figure it out. Little player profiles on Adam Henrique and Sam Carrick. That's all you kind of need to know, right? Guy's pretty good. Let you read through that for a second. And here's Troy Stretcher. Born in BC. He's been a journeyman defenseman. Went to University of North Dakota. He's been in the league a while. Vancouver, Detroit, LA, Arizona, Calgary, and now he's an Oiler. Funny how Calgary goes to Edmonton, and Edmonton seems to always go through Calgary. Trades be what trades be. That's just how it is. They don't ever trade for each other unless it's a special occasion, which a few times it has been. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think? My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.